Now, AIDA basically is a chamber opera. If you sat there and you read just the words, the libretto, you would note that mostly there are 4 characters talking all night: AIDA, Amneris, Radames, and Amonasro. And then in the middle of it is this huge scene, which is the triumphal scene, which everyone makes jokes about, from elephants to camels to hundreds of supers going around on a treadmill. But actually, the triumphal scene is tricky to stage because you want to have a visual effect. You want something big to happen, which I think in this case we do have an enormous visual sense, but you also want to balance it with the intimate scenes. And so as a director, I have been working to really create those intimate scenes to make them feel like the personal dramas are coming through. At the core of Verdi's story is really what I call the dichotomy of duty versus desire. And that's in so much of the 19th century repertory. Carmen, José is torn between his duty and his desire. Aeneas and the Trojans, am I going to find Rome or am I going to stick here with Dido? And so for me, it's really trying to tell that love story set against a political background so that you have that tension, you have that drama. And I think the genius of Verdi is he gives us these characters where we can focus on the intimate and hopefully also have something spectacular about the triumphal scene. I want to say one other thing about the triumphal scene is that it's important not because of the grandeur in it, but actually because of the story of the triumphal scene. The story of the triumphal scene often gets lost, I think. And what's interesting is that in it, every character has a different motive. Radames' motive is he's going to bring the prisoners in and convince the king to have a kind of amnesty and let these prisoners live. The king's motive is he wants his daughter, Amneris, to marry Radames, and Amneris is on that page. And AIDA, who's of course the daughter of Amonasro, the king, who nobody knows he's the king, is in there. So in this triumphal scene, you've got this incredible drama of Amonasro not wanting people to know he is the king, Amneris and her slave, AIDA, fighting it out for the same guy. Both fathers, the king and Amonasro, trying to convince each other. Ramphis, the high priest, who's kind of a religious fanatic, saying, forget amnesty. And so it's a very dramatic scene, and I think it's important not to get totally swallowed up in the elephants.